Hey guys, so today is 1 week post-op. I had my surgery on December the 2nd and it is December the 9th. And I had my 1 week follow-up. Stay tuned for everything that happened. All right guys, so a lot of the series, and I will have a lot of videos, everything from the overall view to random symptoms, my feelings, positive surprises, frustrating surprises, and everything in between. But today we're focusing on the first time I've seen my physician in person. All right, so let's get to it. So today I had an 8:30 appointment, and you have to have someone take you to the clinic. You cannot drive yourself. It's a part of your instructions. So please make sure that when you schedule your surgery, you also secure who will take you to your follow-up appointment. At least follow-up number 1. All right, so when I got to the post-op week 1 appointment, it was very to the point. We weren't there very long. What had to be done was the tape had to be taken off. The tape is a clear tape that is very adhesive. I mean, it is stuck to you like glue, and you are pulled in. It covered everything from the sides over the entire breast area to the other side. It was pulled from the side. It just kept pulling over in sections. I am glad to say it did not hurt. Now, I don't know if it would help me. My aunt recommended taking a pain pill before going to my appointment. So about 40 minutes before I went in, I did take a pain pill. But honestly, I don't know if that was the difference. There just genuinely was not any irritation. And she did make sure to find an area that was slightly lifted, and she pulled from there. But my experience was it was not uncomfortable taking the tape off. I don't know if it's the type of tape that was used, or I don't know. But that was such a huge relief because that tape had irritated my sternum area right here after several days. It was almost like a periodic, sort of rashy burning sensation. Not extreme, but enough to drive you slightly crazy. That's the truth. Now, once the tape was removed, she cleaned all of the incisions around the areola and the underside and the anchor going down with peroxide. To give you an idea, and guys, this is not I've changed sports bras, but I'll tell you about that in a second. But the incision starts right here. This is where it literally starts. It is going under here, and it goes up to about right here, and you can't see it in the cleavage area. And then from right here going down, so that's called the anchor incision, here and here. And it does the same thing, going across to about halfway under my armpit, and then right here. That was cleaned with peroxide. The next thing that was done is, were instructions, which were to wash my incisions 3 times a day with soap. They're not very picky about soap as long as it's not one that's a lot of, perfumes. So you get something more natural. I'm using Renpure. It's a vitamin E and coconut milk soap, or Dove, something gentle and kind of moisturizing because you can't lotion up right now. And then after washing it 3 times a day, after each washing, do a neo or polysporin on every area that's an incision. So around the areola and across all parts of the anchor scar. And honestly, that felt so good and relieving. And at that point, then you put on your sports bra. When you have your surgery, at least my physician did, they provided me with a surgical bra. And I've shown you all that in previous videos. But basically, it's the kind that it clips kind of like a bra clip would do, and then zips you up. And then the straps Velcro. So you can get in and out from any way, and it holds you in very tightly. I don't have that. I went to the appointment in that. It was a white one. I'm in this because I've done my second washing. She cleaned me this morning. I've done washing number 2. I've done my Neosporin. Oh, a tip. And I bought the Neosporin with pain relief to help my incisions not feel as uncomfortable. I'm glad to say that overall, I don't feel really irritation with the sports bra being against my incisions. The only thing that I do feel are occasional aches and pains in certain select areas. As your days go along, you will notice certain spots. It may, like for right now, there's literally one spot right here that as I'm filming, I feel aching about this big. It's nothing that is miserable, but it's enough that if it continues, I may take a pain pill. Because what I've learned is the first week or two, don't try to be a hero. Whether it be ibuprofen, whether it be Tylenol, whether it be the prescribed medication. If you're starting to feel aches and pains and it doesn't stop for a good period of time, if you keep feeling it and you keep feeling it, it's going to progress and get worse. But if it stays with you and you don't address it, you will pay for it later. Don't do that. Okay, so next steps, what I just said, no coverage is needed over my incisions. I can literally put the Neosporin on and then immediately go ahead and put the bra right on top of that area. No dressing needed whatsoever. And as you can notice, I don't have any drains. So you will have, guys, like some blood and or pus that will get in your bra. Just know that you need several bras, tip, so that you can, when you're switching bras, you can put a new clean one on and have time to either hand wash or machine wash the other bras as you're switching in and out. Now that I'm in 3 times a day, I do have like 5 sports bras. 3 I had brought prior to surgery. This one that I already had with me, plus the surgical bra. So I can still even, if I want to, switch my bra 3 times a day, which I probably will, just to be sure everything is clean. And that leaves me 2 that are available. I'm popping in, and quite frankly, I don't know where I'm putting this in the video, but I realized I didn't show you what I wore. This is not the top that I had, because again, I had to adjust it, because I had to wash and do my incision care. But I wore an oversized, I'm bringing this up so you all can see. I wore an oversized flannel shirt that had a button for ease, because time to get in there, you're going to have to undress. Take it off of your bra, take it off of your shirt. This is very, very oversized, as you all can see. All right, so I just have on like my little Converse, and typically this is something I would have worn like with the open shirt, you know, to style a little bit. But for today's purpose, this is an oversized flannel that I put on because it buttons. It is big. It is not restrictive, and I literally just had a single button. And again, I have a different sports bra on. And that way, when I got there, I could literally just unbutton that one button. And I had on my surgical bra, so it wasn't hard to get out of that. And then they gave me that tissue paper to put over, and they immediately went in. So don't complicate it for yourself and wear anything that is going to be a lot of tucking in and out, because remember, you want to limit movement, because the more you do all that moving, the more likely you are to cause problems for your sutures. So yeah, see this side profile? Before, it would have been out here, okay? It would have been ginormous. All right, guys, so what are the changes in how my breasts are on I guess it's day 8, if you include the day of surgery. They are very firm. They don't move much. Like, I can literally not have on a bra and they're going nowhere. They will not remain this way. They will soften over time. But to give you an idea of, there's still enough fullness. But right now they're so unnaturally tight from the surgery. They're swollen, they're tight. They say it'll take 3 to 6 months for everything to relax. This is some of the, this looks like this because of where the tape was. It'll probably take a while for this to not look different. Like, the skin literally had this extreme adhesive on it forever. I forgot to mention that I got this at my 1 week, my cup run it over. No more. I'll be wearing this tonight.